Hey, welcome to my channel. This is Golden Goddess. You are always welcome. Welcome with open arms, yes. Over here we push positivity, high vibration only, higher than the highest of heights. I must say I don't consider myself as a tarot reader. I use my vessel for a greater good. I just use cards to better connect with you, boo-boo. Time is fluid, so this could be past, present, or future. Genders are fluid. I could be saying he could be a she. I could be saying she could be a he. Take it where it resonates, please. My messages are timeless, so whenever you need to hear them, you're going to hear them. Whenever you need to know them, you're going to know them. And whenever you need to feel them, baby, you're going to feel them. Yes. I like to take the time out to thank my for-lifers. Thank y'all so much for all y'all support, the comments, the shares, the positivity and love and light that y'all spread on my page. And I send that positivity and love and light back. Yes. I send that positivity and love and light back. Y'all know y'all mine. For lifers, we locked in to win, honey. We gonna win. You gotta know that. Locked in. Taking that trophy in the end. I know that's right. So, y'all, let's get on into the energy. Let's get on into it. The overall song is Stand By Me by Friday. And it starts off like, I know I ain't perfect, but you know I'm still gonna try. No matter what they throw my way, you know I'm still gonna fight. Even when it all went left, who did you right? Ooh. Even though you in no wrong, no, I'm still gonna ride for you. How you dig me deep in the dirt when I gave you light? What I gave you light? Then he said, let you put the blame on me, threw away my pride. Ooh. You could be a million miles, but I'm still gonna slide for you. I need you by my side. Won't you stand? Won't you stand by me? I just need a little more time. I just need a little more time with you. Promise that you stand by me. Ooh. Okay. Y'all know I can't sing, but I got it on now. But anyway, the song is, then when he first said, I know I ain't perfect, but you know I'm still gonna try. A lot of y'all know y'all not perfect, baby. But a lot of people in your life, you still try. It's like, I know I ain't perfect, but I'm still gonna try. It's like, then he said, no matter what they throw my way, no, I'm still gonna fight. The overall card is the Queen of Swords. And with the Queen of Swords, baby, it's giving very much, you dealt with a lot of hardship, a lot of upheaval, a lot of things that was meant to break you, and you overcame. That's what I'm getting. It's like you somebody that you always want to make a fair decision. You're not somebody that you look at one side of things. You look at both sides, all side of things. And with you being this type of person, being a fair type of person, a lot of people in your life treated you unfairly. A lot of things in your life was unfair. It's like you dealt with a lot of things that maybe you felt like you didn't have to go through, but you went through it. A lot of hurt, a lot of pain, a lot of hardship, a lot of people being unfair to you because it's like you look for people to, in the past, you look for people to be like you. And every time that you felt like you had somebody that was going to treat you fair, somebody that was going to really be fair to you, it always ended up in hardship. Even when it comes to family, friends, like, it just seemed like you always get the short end of the stick. You always be the one that others like to place the hardship on, the burdens on. Because you somebody that you move it in a righteous way. You somebody that you always gonna do the right thing. Even in wrong situations, you're gonna choose the right thing to do. Because that's just the type of heart that you got. That's just the type of person that you are. And a lot of things in your past, it taught you how to guard yourself. It didn't teach you how to guard yourself. It made you guard yourself. when it comes to people, because you're such a fair person that you allow unfair things to happen to you just because you see the world as in, I want to do the right thing. I want to be the righteous one. I want to just because they ain't right don't mean that, hey, I can't get them right. In your life, you probably dealt with a lot of people that you felt like you was the fixer upper. You is giving me very much, you was the strong one. You always been the strong one. You always been somebody that others can count on for you to stand by them. But when it came to you, it's like you never had somebody to stand by you. You always been the type of person like he said, even though I know you wrong, no, I'm still gonna ride for you. Even though you know people like the type of friends you are, the type of family member you are, your family could be in the wrong, but you're gonna ride for your family. Your friend could be in the wrong, but you're gonna ride for your friend. And then he said, even when things went left, still did you right. It's like, even when things went left with people in the past, you always did people right. You didn't never treat people how they treat you. You didn't never do people how they did you. Then he said, let you put the blame on me, threw away my pride. You let a lot of people put the blame on you. You took the blame for a lot of hurt that people put on your life. You took the blame for the hardship that you went through. You took the blame for the people, for you allowing people to lean on you. And when it was their time for you to lean on them, they wasn't there. You went through a lot of hardship, a lot of pain, because you somebody that you believe in fairness. You believe in, if you with somebody, you with them, through good or bad. And that just goes for all people. It don't matter if it's a lover, friend, or family. You, like, if I'm with you, I'm with you. Through the thick or thin, I'm with you. And when it came to people really being with you, they wasn't. You somebody that you've been through a lot of pain, baby. You've been through a lot of pain. And you've been through a lot of things that's supposed to have been made you stop a long time ago. You went, the first, I'm gonna read the energy that's out here. The first card is never lose your innocence. It's okay to be vulnerable. You went through situations with people where you felt like you could be vulnerable and innocent with, and they took advantage of your vulnerability. They took advantage of your innocence. You might have had your innocence took at a young age. But you somebody that it didn't stop you from being fair. You somebody that when it came to being vulnerable, you felt like you couldn't be. And when it comes to a lot of people around you, it's like you they safe blanket. You somebody that they know that they can lean on. You somebody that they know that they can trust. You somebody that they know that's gonna ride. You somebody that they know that's gonna be there. You somebody that they know that, hey, no matter what, you gonna come through, right or wrong. Right or wrong. And because that's the first card that is giving very much past energy. You had a lot of situations that was meant to steal your innocence. In a way it did. But you didn't let it steal your innocence enough to not move in the righteous way. And you gotta know you are special, gifted. You are a gifted, special type of being to be no went through your innocence being taken, to be able to go through not being able to be vulnerable to people that you feel like that you should be able to be vulnerable to. You had a lot of hardship growing up, but you never let that stop you from being a fair person. You never let the people in your past, maybe family members or what you went through, take your innocence. Yeah, it might have hurt you, but you never lost that that pureness within you. You never lost it. You never lost it. The next card is mad because you dodging all. Y'all, when I switched these cards up, when I cleaned off my table, these cards got switched up. Because the next card was going to be, because I've been having this sit here for a while, but I had to clean off my table because you know how specs be falling. The next card was going to be your shoes these mad motherfuckers could never feel. But I'm going to go ahead and read it the way it's laid out now, because maybe it was meant to be laid out in a different way. The middle card is mad because you dodging all life obstacles. You got some people now in the present, now that you was good to, that you was fair to, that treated you unfairly. And this could be family members, lovers, like some people that treated you unfairly is mad that right now you dodging all life obstacles. You didn't allow that pain that you went through, that hardship that you went through to stop you from keep going, to stopping you from doing the right thing. You didn't allow that hurt, that hardship that you went through to allow you to be a bitter person. Because you know when people look at the Queen of Swords, they some people look at the Queen of Swords as in being bitter. But you're not bitter, honey. You're not bitter at all. It's like you learned how to see things from a different perspective. You learn how to set boundaries. You learn how to judge people accordingly. And it took you a while to let people go, because they're just the heart you got. And you look at people as in thinking that they have the same heart as you, and you end up hurting your heart. And you got some people in the background that know that they did things to hurt you. They did things that was unfair to you. And you got some people that's very mad of how you dodge these life obstacles, or maybe even them being an obstacle in your life. They're mad. But you know what made you dodge these life obstacles is that heart that you got. That pure, genuine, innocent heart that you got. And you still being able to move in a fair way when you was treated so unfairly, honey. So unfairly. And you can still move in a way that is fair. You still can look at both sides of things, all sides of things, not just judge people about how they treated you. Even when people hurt you, you still in the past made excuses for people hurting you. Because that's how loyal you was to people that wasn't loyal to you. And you got a lot of these people that know that they did things. They know that they treated you unfair. They know that they wasn't right to you. And they seeing you. They seeing you overcome. They seeing that the shoes that you feel every day, they could never feel the shoes that you feel. They could never be the person that you are. They could never. You got them mad, honey. The same people that tried to steal your innocence. The same people that treat you unfairly. The same people that did you wrong. The same people that you would have rolled till the wheels fell off. They mad that they weren't able to stop you. And they ain't even that. You know, when people do you wrong and they don't want to take accountability and they see you overcoming life, baby, that's when that jealousy come in. That's when that envy come in. When they know that they done did you wrong. When they know that you have been a pure, innocent, rightful person to them, a fair person to them, and they treated you so unfairly, and you overcome, and you dodge the bullet that they try to shoot at you, when you still feel them shoes that they thought that you was gonna never feel, honey, you got them heated. The same people that you was willingly always standing by. Even when they hurt you. Even when they put you through the things that they put you through. You didn't just give up on these people. It's given very much. You took and took and took until you couldn't take anymore. Until you couldn't take anymore. Well, you was forced to to detach from these people, where you were forced to move on. Because in the song he said, I just need a little more time. I just need a little more time with you. You felt like the more time, I just need a little more time. Maybe I can rub this energy off on you. Maybe I can change that. Maybe I can change your perspective. Maybe I can. You was steady trying to hold on until the Most High forced you out of these people's life. You took until you was forcefully moved out of their life. You was they took you and took where you was in a dark place, honey. What he said? How you dig me deep in the dark when I gave you light? Like, that's how you felt. How can you honestly dig me deep in the dark when I gave you light? When I gave you light. You lost yourself. You lost yourself. And it was meant to lose it was meant to happen for you to lose yourself. To gain your worth. To know that, hey, you can't help people that don't want to be helped. To let you know that if they treat you unfairly, baby, hey, it's only fair to let them go. It's only fair to let them go when they treat you unfairly. It's only fair to move on when they show you that, hey, that you hold no place in their life. Do you understand me? You did the righteous thing. And they saying that hey, you and your Queen of Swords. You're judging people accordingly. You moving accordingly. You're no longer moving out of your heart space. You're seeing things for exactly what it is. Period. And you got a lot of people that's watching you, honey. And that's the truth. That's the truth. You got the clarity. These people see, they know. They know they wronged you. They know they wasn't fair. They know that you weren't able to be vulnerable. And it's giving very much family. Feeling a way that knowing that you was never vulnerable and still finding that vulnerability within you, baby. Ooh, ain't that beautiful? Ain't that beautiful? Yeah. Thought that they had trapped you. Thought that they had mentally trapped you. Thought that all they done to you was going to mentally keep you from moving forward. Thought that just because they took your innocence for granted, just because they wasn't fair to you, that it was going to allow you to mentally not keep going. And like, when you've been through trauma, when you've been through pain, when you've been through that, if you don't mentally get over it, you be mentally stuck. A lot of these people thought that maybe, and I ain't gonna say that they thought, because you got to know that this is a fight. This is spiritual. This is not a flesh. This was a way to keep you restricted, a way to not allow you to see the light that you are. That it was meant to dig you deep in the dark so you can find that light within you. That light that you was so unwillingly giving away wholeheartedly. You were giving away to so many people that you had forgot, hey, and maybe he didn't even know. I'm not giving it to myself. You were trying to prove your loyalty to people that didn't even see loyalty in you. Or maybe they did and want to break that within you. Let's clock it. Let's clock it. Too many. Yep. It's like you always have to be in this authority type of energy. Genders are fluid. It's like you always had to be. You didn't, the thing that you went through in the past, you feel like you couldn't be vulnerable. You couldn't be weak. You had to be in this push, this stand on business type of energy. This. Hey, I gotta do it. This stability, this. You always been the strong one. You always been the strong one. Even when times where you was at your weakest. You always been strong. It's like you could never be vulnerable. You could never be the vulnerable one. It was like everybody looked at you as being somebody that they can be vulnerable to, but when it came to you being vulnerable to others, you couldn't relate to that. You couldn't relate to that. You always had to be in this masculine energy, even if you are feminine. You always been in this concrete. I gotta stand strong. I gotta be strong for me and you. Ooh, I'm about to cry, y'all. I gotta be strong for me and you. I'm gonna fight for me and you. I'm gonna push for me and you. I'm gonna shed that light on you. You shed the light on so many people that it caused you to lose you, and that's exactly what you needed to do. That's exactly what you needed to do. You needed to for these people to keep on digging you deep in the dark, so you can find your light, honey. So you can find your light, honey. It's like you always had to be in this masculine energy, this authority energy. You always had to push. It's like, hey, be strong, be strong. I can't afford to be weak. It's like people couldn't even see the vulnerability in you, the innocent in you, or they didn't want to see it. They didn't want to see it. And it felt like at a young age, it's like, how can I be there? How can I be stand strong for so many people? But when it comes for them to stand strong to me, I don't get that. I don't get that. It was meant for you to go through this, to go get dug deep in the dark, baby, so you can find the light, honey. Come through, spirit, so you can know exactly who you are. You are very much a healer. You are very much a healer. That's just you, baby. Past people. You very much a healer. You somebody that was the rock of your family. You somebody that was always healing. Hey, everybody went to you. Everybody came to you for healing. But when it was your turn, hey, it's nothing in return. It was like you was meant to go through this because, hey, you are the star, baby. Getting very much star seed. That's why you went through getting that innocent took at a young age. That's why you went through that hurt, them hardships. That's why you went through people not seeing you. That's why you went through people turning their backs on you. That's why you went through people not really being able to accept you. It's like people never not seeing the real you, even when it came to your family. It's like you always been a giver. It's like that's why you in position, because you always been fair. Even when times where it was just you giving and not giving back, you still moved in a righteous way. You still moved fairly, even when you got treated unfairly. You still gave when you know people was taken from you. You got to be a special, gifted individual where you can still give when you know people is intentionally taken for you, baby. When you know people are intentionally taken for you, baby. Taken from you. And you still give, you still move fairly, even when they dig you deep in the dark. And you still can give them light. Baby, you got a calling on your life. Bars. I mean, it's just effortlessly. It's like you a giver. You love to give. You love to give out that love. And it's like that innocent within you. You somebody, it's like just like a child. How can you sit there and break somebody that's so innocent, so pure, so loving, so giving, so fair? How can you take? And now that you on top, your life they can't shake. Oh, okay. Tuh. These people didn't know the power that you had within you. They didn't think that you had the power to overcome the hurt that you went through, overcome the pain that you went through, overcome your innocence being taken, overcome you not being able to be vulnerable. They didn't know the power within you. They didn't know the power that you had within you, that you was a powerful manifester. Then you move in a righteous way, and you're such a giver, and you're so innocent. Things that's supposed to have been completely took your innocence out. You still were able to move in a righteous way. To not just think about yourself. Still thinking about people that you know wronged you. Still was right to people that you know that was wrong to you, that wronged you. It's like, yeah. Tuh. It was like you was put through all of this to keep you confused, to keep you in illusion, to make you, thank you, Spirit, to make you, and it's coming right on the bottom of the emperor, to make you not ever find that innocent within you. You was put through this at a young age. People not allowing you to be vulnerable. People trying to steal your innocence. People not seeing you as who you are, for you not to find your innocence. Like I said, this is the spirit. This spiritual warfare. This is not of the flesh. Hey, these things were done to you for you to always be in this masculine energy. This strong. This can't be vulnerable. This can't be innocent. But you still had that within you. That's what they didn't know. The power within you was so strong than the hurt that they put on you. In the hardship they put on you. Over the innocent they took from you. The power within you, the magician was within you, baby. It was too strong for this illusion to stick to you. And it's like, you was hurt. I mean, damn bad in a dark space. In a dark space when you had to move from it. It's like you didn't want to move from these people. You was actually forced. These people actually forced your hand. Force your hand. They did. It's like you would have held on to these people as long as you could. But you took as much as you could that, hey, you was forced to detach. Because you had lost yourself. But one thing that you didn't lose was that innocence within you, baby. Kudos to you. Hats off to you, baby. Yeah. Hats off to you, baby. Real talk. You had to, hey, get in this, hey, this masculine energy when it came to your emotions. You had to balance out your emotions. You had to get your emotions intact. Because at one point you was gullible. Because you moved in a fair way. It's like you had to stand on business when it came to your emotions. You had to get control of your emotions. It's like you had to become emotionally intelligent. You did. Because you was allowing your emotions in the way that you are, in the way that you see the world, to allow other people to treat you unfairly and to place the blame on yourself for people treating you unfairly. You the type of person, when people treat you unfairly, you put the blame on yourself. Oh, it's something I did. Oh, no, it was nothing that you ever done. It was nothing that you ever done to these people. It was just a way of stopping you from connecting to that innocent within you. They thought that the enemy is clever, and the enemy gonna use anybody that is in low vibration, that is of the flesh. And if your parents and your family of the flesh, and you that innocent and you got that light on you, it don't matter what age you are, and you got to know that, hey, when people in that low state, the enemy come in and they use them up. And you still looked at these people in a fair way. You still didn't build hatred within your heart. And you got a lot of people that feel a way that you overcame. They feel a way that you still filled them shoes that was waiting for you. Yeah, because you somebody, you see everything. You see things from a different perspective. You see all sides of things. Even when they thought they had you stuck, that was a way you needed to surrender. They thought they had you stuck, hemmed up, whole time. You needed to surrender. They didn't know that though. You needed that. You needed to go through this being stuck, and that's coming right on the bottom of the Six of Pentacles. You needed that. You needed that. Because you was giving out more than you was getting back. And you needed that. You got to a point where you was deep in the dark, baby. But you had to go deep in the dark to find that light. And what it do? Change the wheel. It started turning. It started turning things in your favor. It started, hey, the wheels, hey, it started bringing that good fortune in. You not allowing the hardship, allowing all the stripping of the trying to strip you of your innocence. You being a strong one, you still was forced into being, to knowing, you were still forced into knowing that you could be weak. You could be, and I ain't saying weak as you could be vulnerable. That's what they didn't know. The lesson was to never lose yourself, and that's what you never done. Even through people that you love the most hurting you. The most hardest thing that you ever could have went through, and you still didn't let that stop the love that you had within you. To stop the fairness that you had within you. That's what changed the wheel. I know that's right. Knowing that, hey, it's not worth the fight. Knowing that, hey, I'm not going to keep on standing up for people that I know that's willing to cut me. That's willingly ready to cut me. That I see cutting me. That I see hurting me. But I'm making excuses for people that's hurting me. You did the right thing about hey, saying it's not worth the fight. Saying, hey, it's not worth me having 1 foot on the ground and 1 foot up, juggling my life. 1 minute up and 1 minute down because I got the wrong people surrounded by me. And you had to make this decision. You had to. Actually, you were forced to. You was forced to. Look, Queen of Cups coming right on the bottom of the Queen of, the Queen of Cups coming right on the bottom of the King of Cups. You was forced to. Because you was too loving. You was too giving. Slick gullible, if you really want to clock it. You was forced to get in this King of Cups energy. To see your worth. This was divinely orchestrated, baby. Because it wasn't built on solid ground. How can you build yourself up with people that's waiting for things to knock over you? How can you build yourself up from people that's not stable? How can you build your house with people that's not in that energy, that's not really on the same page as you? How could you? You went through this to find your worth. To stop making excuses for people that wanted you, hey, stuck. That wanted you in your head. That wanted you full of anxiety. That wanted you in a mental prison. And was okay with it. And was okay with it. You had to learn, baby, hey, I got too much love to give. I'm too pure. I'm too wholehearted to keep on giving to people that's willing to juggle me. That's only holding on just to get what they can get from me. Just only holding on to keep me stuck. That's only holding on to see what I can pour into them. And not get that back. You giving very much High Priestess, baby. You even knew. You knew what was behind the veil when it came to a lot of people, but you still treated these people fairly. And that's why favor ain't fair. That's what I heard. That's why favor ain't fair. Because you got treated so unfairly. So it's fair. And they gotta watch you prosper. They gotta watch you have it. They gotta watch you thrive. They gotta watch you shine this light. They gotta watch you shine this light that they thought that they had dimmed out. It's done. That part of your life is up. That part of your life is up. And you was meant to go through that to be an inspiration to others, to share your story with others, to let others know that, hey, just because people didn't see you for you, don't mean you don't see you for you. Just because you got hey, your innocence stripped for you at a young age, don't mean that you can't find that innocence within you. Just because you were treated unfairly, don't mean that you still can't move fairly. You was meant to go through this, to be this inspiration, to show people, hey, keep your eye on the goal. Don't allow things that happen to you to break you, to make you lose yourself, to make you feel like, hey, it's I can't come from it. I'm not enough. I can't be vulnerable. I went through all of this just to be stuck. You seen it in a higher perspective. You still treated people fairly. You was meant to go through this to show others, to teach others, to give others that encouragement, that push. Like, yeah, I went through that same thing that you going through right now, baby. But you can overcome. Don't allow other people to strip that innocence within you. And that don't matter. It don't matter if it's family or whoever. It don't matter if it happened to you at a young age or whatever. Don't never lose that innocence within you. Don't never think that you have to be so tough that you can't be vulnerable. That was the lesson for you. And then they got to see good shit happening for you, baby. Period. This is Golden Goddess. I ask if you resonated with the message that you subscribe. Like, share, or comment, baby. Join the family. You know you always welcome with open arms. Y'all know y'all my for-lifers. We locked in to win, honey. We gon' win. You gotta know that. And over here, we push positivity. High vibration only. Higher than the highest of heights. Peace, love, and light.